Hey, what's up, Wagwan? Why pre my charges? It's Yaad Made Gaming back with another episode of the Outer Worlds. Alright, and just to say, I have taken a bit of a break from playing this game a bit because I started back playing on my Pokemon channel, MnstrTamerAnimated. You can search it up. So whatever, that's my main channel anyway. But I definitely want to finish this game and upload more frequently on this channel. It's just timing. But anyway, so the last time we were in Outer Worlds, bro, we had a lot of runarounds in doing these quests. So I came here to do this radio free monarch quest, and it gave me like a ton of side quests and a ton of faction quests to do. So it's like one quest just turned into an umbrella of quests. So let's go ahead and knock out some more, especially this faction one.
Between you and me, we know all there is to know about Mom.
Actually, where exactly am I supposed to be going? Toggle in active quest. So I'm supposed to go here. How do I can't fast travel there? Okay.
What makes you say that?
Alright, so let's try this again. We still have more skill points. Okay, so I definitely can't fast travel over there. How far away am I though? Would it be closer to fast travel there and then go that way? Or like, yeah, let's go that side. All right, let me see. I haven't been on this game for
Nice. Throwing off the shackles of your old job, taking up the rugged life of a hunter.
Sure, it's... Wait, what?
The board must have forced you to do something until you decided to be a hunter. I was hauling boxes until the boss picked me up.
It's not like I threw off the shackles of some other life. I grew up on Monarch. I've always been a hunter. Anything else would be a waste of my outstanding... Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
All right, let's see how much damage we can do to these things.
Ready when you are, boss.
Just don't die, dude. Okay, it's oh shit, I was trying to keep them from dying, but I died. Well, my character died. What a start to the game, right? What a fucking start. Boom. They had to put me all the way back out here? It's crazy. Would it be easier to go here and then circle around, or what? I don't know which side is easier. Let's try Stellar Bay this time, because those things kind of take some time to take down, bro, especially if you're trying to melee them. Alright, it's actually, it says it's closer, but is it actually closer?
Must have been nice. Throwing off the shackles of your old job, taking up the rugged life of a hunter.
Sure, it's... Wait, what?
The board must have forced you to do something until you decided to be a hunter. I was hauling boxes until the boss picked me up.
It's not like I threw off the shackles of some other life. I grew up on Monarch. I've always been a hunter. Anything else would be a waste of my outstanding talents.
I get it. You picked a path for yourself and never looked back. According to the board, what you did was impossible.
The board also claims it's impossible to live on Monarch, yet here I stand. They believe gainful employment necessary to one's survival. I believe the board can kiss my ass.
Alright. Gotta scavenge some stuff, guys, you know. Bullets don't come cheap. Speaking of which, I haven't really been to any of the shops that much. Got some skill points. I'm gonna wait before I allocate those because I always make mistakes with those things. I'm gonna wait until I actually probably need them before.
Are these real ruins? Huh. It's just like in the serials.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
I wasn't planning on knocking on doors. I'm just trying to go inside and take what I want. Mother residence. So I have to fast travel in there. Well, I guess this is a big area. Right, this is not on my agenda to explore right now. There might be something cool in there, but if I was playing off camera, then I would have just explored it. But for now, since this is for YouTube, let's just focus on the objective at hand. I was just trying to get over there, which I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Thank you for the heavy ammo. Shit. Raptidon Colossus.
Incoming!
Come on, I'm stuck. You guys are... do not get KO'd. Alright, it's dead. Those screams are crazy.
Looks like we're doing this.
Don't mess with us.
Alright, you guys do that. I'll save my bullets. There are more of them. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're done. Will they poison me though? Human enemies. Maven Noi. Maybe they aren't hostile? Most likely they are though. Bro, why is this always so dark? Oh, okay, they're not.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
Graham actually sent me to secure the press.
It ain't worth it. We ought to pull out.
You keep spewing that sulfur, I'm liable to leave you to the rats. What my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends to say is, we appreciate the assist.
get back to Amber Heights, I'll take it from here. He's right, isn't worth the clear. Help me get the printing press and we can all go. Yes, do that.
Lost cause. Going back there would be suicide.
What'd I just say, August? We ain't abandoning our mission. That said, we ain't in a state to help either. We gotta find our medic, get back to Amber Heights, and plan a proper approach.
Okay, so I don't have persuade or lie. I need to get that press. I'll keep an eye out for the medic, but no promises. Okay, let's go in here. So they were standing so close to this Raptidon, and it didn't attack them.
Returning fire!
Oh shit, I'm dying. He's dying. Bro, I don't know what's the use of this slow motion thing. Alright, they're down. Shit. Got another level, so we got more skill points. Alright, we need to get in here first. Terror 1. Workbench discovered. Where's the workbench? Because I might need to mess around with that a bit. Mark 2. I wish we could like compare. .24 armor. But like the gun, if the gun was on the dude, I could see how much damage it does, but because it's not, I can't. Where's the workbench though? Like seriously, where's the workbench? Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can boost some shit before I go any further. Alright. Workbench. So the medic is in here. Transition to Monarch Wilderness. That way. Printing press. Let's get to the... This thing, I don't know what it is or when I picked it up, but it definitely does more damage than that other thing that I had. I can't even pick up these meat things to sell because I have to worry about carry weight. Felix, you ran in here by yourself and got yourself killed, bro.
We're alive.
Alright, so actually that circled us right back around? Okay. No problem. Don't know what that is, but seems like it might be interesting and might come in handy. Examine to whom it may concern. I, Caden Schuster, do hereby declare my official resignation Deliver service, blah blah blah, terror, blah blah blah. Alright. Can't read. The thing is, playing these games for YouTube, bro, trying to keep the freaking video short without having to edit it too much means I miss out on a lot of lore for reading those things, because they take so long to read. That leads back outside. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick up as much stuff around here as possible before I head to the objective. Oh shit, there's a... Why are you still fighting? Nyoka.
Nice hit.
Just getting started.
Damn, shit's get crazy. Those things just come out of the woodwork, right? I attacked one and then there's all of a sudden there's 3 more. Sawed-off shotgun Mark II. The reason I'm taking all this stuff is probably because I can sell them later on. I need to use these things to buff too. Take everything there. Spaces Cha. Use terminal. Terry's birthday. We're leaving. Halcyon reference number. Alright. Hazard clause. Alright, whatever. Now let's get out of here. Please be something good. Okay, we got that vortex thing again. We got some armor. Let's take everything. Install rollers. Is that it? Optional. Retrieve Zora's team. Return to Graham. Alright, no, we're gonna try to find the medic first. We're gonna try to find the medic first. Medic and Graham. So I tell you, bro, there's always some kind of branching quest attached to the freaking quest. So Graham, medic. Okay, let's go this way. Raptidon Colossus. Hold on. Do I have like anything that boosts my damage, bro? Sway weapon range spread. I have no idea. Caffeine mind attributes. How do you use these again? Hold to use. Weapon attack speed. Range speed, headshot, blah blah blah. Alright, I have no time to look through all these, bro. use your special ability and just stop your screaming. Oh shit, they both got knocked out. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Alright, cool, cool. We got them. That wasn't too bad. Except for those two getting knocked the hell out. Come on, bro. Gotta take these bypass shunt things. It's another one. Oh shit, is that the medic? He's dead. Give me a second, med. Take that, take that, take that. Ion cast trauma kit. Ooh, we got a good weapon too. Let's take that. I'm over encumbered now. Oh, actually not. Give me that. So, for the scout, let's go back to their team and tell them that we found their medic and did whatever else we need to do, and then get back to Graham and then move on to another freaking part of the story, bro. Come on. All right, here you are.
That was a hell of a soiree.
All right, thanks for the help. Let's all get home.
Let's get us our medic back, and we'll get out of here.
Your medic is dead. Your medic is dead. I found a trauma kit on him though. You two just need him to print press.
Oh fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Return to Graham. So let's do that part. The hell is Graham? Okay. No, not that, not that, not that. Bro, shit hard for maneuver. Fuck. Alright, come.
So tell me, what do you eat when you're out exploring? It's trail rations, right?
No, that stuff will turn your stomach purple.
What? But I love trail rations. Rizzo's makes them with extra sissy bits.
You ought to try something without...
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
If there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here. The printing press is all yours. Let's go for that part
Excellent.
first.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes, the Vanoys are on their way back. Yeah, they're lucky. I got there in time, else they'd have wrapped it on dinner.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the
Oh,
wounded,
come on.
but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Alright, screw you. Can I move on to... Why am I moving so slow? Is there a... What is this? Iconoclast Quartermaster Vendor. Alright, that's where I need to go. Sanjar. I don't know what the hell a Sanjar is. But I need to get out of here. Where's this quartermaster guy? Can I not mark him on the map? So I need to go to the right and then he's down there. Okay. Can't run, I'm encumbered. Alright, slowly but surely. Where is he? Iconic Quartermaster Vendor. But I don't see him. Oh, here he is. Okay.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
Emporium, huh? Let's see what you have. First thing first, I want to sell some stuff, bro. Let me sell some of these weapons that I got, like duplicates. 560. Oh, Deadeye assault rifle. Flamethrower, heavy machine gun. Is this a Mark II? Alright, you can have that. You can have this. Level 11, that. Okay, so this is Sanjar, whoever. I guess this is the other part of the mission.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Not really, bro.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you. No, you have a meeting with me. Let's go for the first one.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now,
Full of yourself much?
Rizzo's perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I need you to shut off your broadcast. Me, I'm charting my own path. Alright, the first one.
Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the salt tuna.
Nope. Hey, could always be both. Afraid not. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food. Alright, second one.
A shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg aged whiskey for an occasion like this. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What exactly are you hoping to accomplish? If you're free of the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back? Sounds like personal problem. You gotta blah blah blah. First one.
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
That's the board's way. Doesn't matter if you're Monarch or the Groundbreaker. If the board can't control you, they'll find a way to punish you.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it? Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
I can tell your iconoclast friends have left their mark on you.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Okay, so you make a good point. So what do you mean to do about it?
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old masters.
Well, we can't continue to subsist like this either.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Enough preamble. What's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
You do seem to have a bit of a Raptidon problem, fine, but how do you mean to do that? How long did it take you to figure that to defend the city? First one.
A Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
This Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you until you said the phrase extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Perception, why are you saying in that way?
Saying what? Which way?
You're saying arms. You're saying arms instead of arms.
That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what.
I'm sure I'll know it when I find it. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Good enough. I know when to settle. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Okay then, that sounds suspicious. Before I go, I need to ask about something. Sure, bye. Alright, how do I get out of here? Oh, I got perks. Perky. This thing is saying arms.
Someone's been killed!
Huh?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you alright, bro?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Do I get that as a quest? Where's the apartment? Vending machine discovered.
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Even Stellar Bay ain't safe these days. What's the world coming to?
Alright, so this is definitely not a part of my quest. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made by a team called Mostly Colonist. It's from left field tossball betting. Several ragged outfits, all of the same color, cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. Okay. Alright, so we're not gonna do that. Finish up this quest, so let's get out of here. Investigate the left field tossball betting. Nah. I got this arms storage whatever to do, which is the main quest. I just wanted to activate that just in case. Bro, I'm a completionist when it comes to games, but because I'm trying to be a YouTuber, I can't really do the completionist route for most games. Even though some games are just too long to be a completionist, like Skyrim. And Fallout. All Bethesda style games, bro. Yeah, I know I heard something. Raptidon Spitter.
Staying out of sight.
It saw me.
Incoming, Captain!
Die, die!
Everyone all right?
Well, I'm getting burned by acid, so am I really alright? The downside of... Oh shit, you... I was sneaking and it still saw me, bro. As I was about to say, the downside of fighting everything is it takes a lot of time. But the upside is that you do get XP. How do I get into this place? Pick up light ammo. Delete whatever off this terminal. Bolt with his name. Review: Sanjay has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjay also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming of in upper management. In all in all, Sanjay's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for the further advancement. Needs improvement in following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Okay, so these are reviews on Sanjay. Oh, okay. Accessing restricted file. I can hack it. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. So why can't I read this one? Hack used. Okay, Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Alright, delete them, as such guy said. That was optional, but whatever. Now let's get to the meat of the matter. Gotta get as much bit cartridges as possible, bro. Heavy ammo, bit cartridge. Adreno. More ammo. Okay. Take those. Ooh, more armor. I found some good armor out here though. Look at my current guy. Looking like a ride out space bandit. Badass.
Oh, hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Hello, who's in there? Lie, snarl like a raptor. Why would I do that? I don't think they figured that out yet.
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mantiqueen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in how? Well, I need to get in that room. I need to get in that room, but maybe I'll let you start first. Okay, whatever.
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions. Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Seeing as you're trapped, you might as well answer a few things for me. There must be a way to open from inside, right?
Sure. Beats not answering questions.
I'm looking for a Bolt 52. Any lying around?
Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead.
Who are you, by the way?
I'm an Iconoclast runner. The Iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got.
Alright.
Ain't a Raptidon on this void-forsaken hellhole that can catch me. I'm sorry. Put me in a tiny room like this and I'm liable to flip. Not keen on tight spaces, you know?
Right, back to the door.
Get out of here!
There must be a way to open it.
It's locked.
Right, but these doors lock from the inside. You should be able to just open it.
But it's... Okay, I mean, I'll try. But I'm pretty sure you can't open a locked... Oh, my eternal soul! It worked!
Oh, damn.
Phew. Thank you so much.
She's a dimwit, isn't she?
There, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
You sure you're okay to travel? Normally, when you help someone, they give you something in trouble. Good luck, leave attack.
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Let's go for the second one.
I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Alright, whatever. Put in a good word for me with the Iconoclast and call it even. Alright, good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Don't die. Oh, flamethrower. I should have left the flamethrower. I saw it too late. Give me a sec, guys. Just gather some shit around. And pick up Bolt 52 cartridge. She's still here. So we're supposed to go back to Sanjar. Fast travel to Stellar Bay. And pick it up, babe.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I found your review terminal in Arms Building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Sorry, it was already open. You could have told me what was in the terminal. Yeah, you sent me into the raptor-infested mess to clean up after you.
I didn't mean for any harm to come to you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney, bro?
One of the executives required a transplant. I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not.
Who cares what they think? You're in charge now. That's what you get for giving so much. Alright, whatever.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
And you've made it work. That's more than anyone can say for execs when you put it that way. So, alright, whatever.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Yeah, I need MSI to start a brass guy. Give him the bolt you found and deleted data for you. No questions about. Alright, let's do that.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge going to help, bro?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Okay, yes, finally the board will get their comeuppance. Spare me the details, just tell me what comes next. So you do want to get against the board. Don't be ridiculous. Let me guess. Paperweight. Alright, let's go for the top one.
We're dropping a bomb on the board?
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
I could get behind that. Just tell me what you're planning. Promise me. Alright, let's go for the top one.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch. Illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
Damn, another side quest.
Proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sandra, you sly dog.
You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out.
Can I get to
If
the...
someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how to make people talk. Whatever.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Can we get back to the...
Once you,
radio broadcast?
Work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Come on. Infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Sounds super easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Alright, stop broadcasting.
Just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
Bro, you need to shut it off. There must be another way for you to do business.
Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll give me all the leverage I need.
Fine, but you're stopping those broadcasts.
Have my word.
So, bro, I have to do that side quest. This Catherine thing before I can even freaking get them to shut off the broad. Bro, it's just always some kind of run around with this freaking game. You sent me to find a cartridge, I found it, I came back with it, then you sent me to do something else. Instead of just turning the friggin' shit off. Come on, man. Fallbrook Crossroads. It's like a bad case of, I don't know, I've watched a movie with some shit like this. Where everything connects to everything.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
Want to make a run with me to Stellar Bay? Possibly.
I don't want to make a run with you anywhere. Catherine, I take it.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Nice to meet you, I'm Morgan. You're a real friendly charm. If by nugget of paradise you mean a piece of manti dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger.
You're gonna send me on a quest too, right?
I'm half listening.
Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem. The boss sent me. Sanjay said you know something about a corporation operating a secret monarchy. Yeah, that's what I want.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long.
And there it is.
Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Yep. I'll check it
and
out.
I'll thank you kindly for it.
What's the
Good of you
sublight?
to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Cut to the chase, Malin.
Alright. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Really, no. I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
No problem, Nayuka handles mantisaurs before. I'll find a way, whatever.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait.
Come on, Catherine.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer. Parvati will hand it, yeah.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it.
Come on, bro.
I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand.
Ah, come on.
For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Alright. Easy as eating a crispy
Guess you've got it figured out then.
I just need you to shut up, Catherine.
Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Say I just killed Clive. Say I wanted to sabotage the factory. Anything or whatever.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Alright, sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure.
Can I leave the conversation now?
Going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele.
Alright, can you shut up now?
Since I won't be.
Bro, I really hate the quest system in this game. I really hate it.
Catherine Malin could...
I came to this planet to do this one quest, Radio Free Monarch, and this quest has sent me on 12 different quests so far, bro. Errors, investigate the drop-off point. Someone hired Catherine's team to make a blind drop-off, blah blah. Slaughterhouse, stainless steel, investigate left field, toss ball, family matter. Come try to speak of Velma, the warehouse, frightening engineers. Into the secret lab in Cascadia. Oh, come on. Bro, one freaking main quest, Radio Free Monarch, has sent me on 3 faction quests and about 10 side quests so far. Why does each quest have so many freaking branches, bro? I just want to do the main quest, but every time I go to the objective, the character there sends me to do something else, and when I do it, they send me to do something else, and then that person that they send me to do something else. What the fuck? It's crazy, bro. The mission system in this game is way too convoluted, bro. Is that even the right word?
She's fine. Well,
come on, man. At this point, I'll never get through this fucking game, bro. The way how it takes so fucking long to do one fucking main quest, bro. Come on, man. Fucking mantisaurs.
Hello there.
Hey, Doc! Watch this!
His special attack is just a freaking drop kick. hate these manticore things, bro. I guess you can't take them out with melee, you have to go guns blazing. Come on. It's crazy. Oh, I'm actually headed down the wrong road. Okay, so that's where I need to get to. Come on. Yeah, you definitely need to shoot them. Can't melee those. Oh shit, there's another one. Come on, move your freaking claw. Move your freaking claw. Move. Damn, bro, you take so long to go down.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold.
Another side quest. Damn.
Now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises, but you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while, I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
Let's see what you got, bro. Weapons wise, I need something that does a lot more damage, which you don't have. Now, how do I get down there? That's the question. I need that thing down there. Well, how am I supposed to get it? Oh shit. Oh. Broke your leg, bro. I guess I was supposed to take the other way around.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
None of them survived. That's what fixers call deductive reasoning.
Come on. Yeah, I'm definitely encumbered now. Can drop one of these armors. My armor is 23. This one is 29. But Nyoka's armor 21. 16. Alright, so I can drop this armor. There's no point in me having it. Hold to break it down. Alright, it's cool. The trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. Investigate the drop-off point. Okay. Alright, so I'm supposed to follow the blood, I guess? The hell is this? Transition to smuggler tunnel. That's so freaking loud, bro. I guess that was, we were too close to that.
Get.
Bro got a concussion. So what's the thing that's powering this one? I don't see it. Okay, it was up top. Get rid of all these mines. Oh, that was a rock behind me. I was trying to back up, but turned out to be I was backing up to a wall. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Why are there so many mines in here, bro?
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed.
Whatever, dude.
How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I shot them. Forget about that. What are you doing in this cave?
Hiding from the marauders that hit us, obviously. Now your turn. That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
What's with all the traps? I want to know what happened here. Catherine told me some of her couriers had gone missing out here.
Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
You think they're dead? Get to the part where you're hiding in the cave, bro.
Marauders were waiting for us. They blew the bridge and took off with the shipment.
What's with all the traps? Where'd the marauders go?
I saw they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Yeah. Gotta see if I'm overweight. Alright, team, let's get out of here. Bro, I wish there was just like a straightforward quest in this game, bro. Instead of having to do 10 side quests for one main quest. Crazy. Because it just feels like the game is just not progressing anywhere, bro. Because you just keep doing side quests. Doesn't feel like the game's progressing. Let's get it. The hell is this place now?
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Somebody's blowing up a piece of Monarch. I want in.
Don't mess with us.
Guys, stay low, stay low, guys. Damn. There was someone over here, right? I don't want to stay to the explosive things if they start shooting. Alright, so that is research. There was another thing here. There's an enemy over here. Headshot. Scrap that weapon that I just picked up. I need to power up this rifle a bit though. It is doing work now compared to the previous one I had, but it's still not as powerful. Am I supposed to go inside here? Barred. Okay. Sorry if it's too dark, guys. There's no flashlight in this game, so that's how we have to work it. Hacking skill is too low. Bro, I don't know. How the hell do I get over? Oh, there's someone over here. Oof. Bro? That dude did not have a key on him. But we gotta remember that there's someone over here. Alright, there's another door. Okay. Oh, that's a powerful, sturdy helmet. Come on, come on. Give me that, give me that. Don't want the flamethrower. It's a flamethrower Mark II though. Should I take it? And I have a other flamethrower, so I might drop that one. Well, both of them are the same thing. Come on, bro. That leads outside. Alright, so we're supposed to be upstairs. Gotcha. Research data. Not gonna read that. Transfer files to external tape. Recover proof of corporate presence on Monarch. Alternate project files. Blah blah blah. Valdez wants a better title. See how she likes these. JP, she's a Thunderdog, Egg, Skunk Parade, blah blah blah. It's going to be furious, blah blah blah.
Can't do that, boss.
Alright, so what's our next move? We need to go back to Sanjar, finally, and get him to turn off the broadcast, bro. What did that just say? Cannot fast travel, why? While near hostels. Where's the hostel?
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Turn the radio off. I found the data cartridge details Udeo's experiments. I have questions about MSI. Yeah, do the first one.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Give him the UL data. Not so fast. What are these reformations? I don't care about reformations. What are these? Yeah, see the data. Just what I call my left nut. Alright. Just give him the freaking new
There
DNA.
was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Alright, I'm out. Broker. Finally, we can go to the broker, bro. Oh, that's 600. 560, 600, 518. I don't have 2 light machine guns. Two of these. Alright, so I can sell some of those, so I'll hold on to a few of them. Let's get back to the freaking broker finally to complete that quest, bro. Just click the thing so I can fast travel there, bro. So finicky. Bumbuckler, mancha. He's upstairs. How do we get up there again?
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Iconocast are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem?
Oh, come on.
In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so?
Exactly. Doesn't matter. I hope both MSI are gonna get what they wanted. Your information broker, if you know it'll cost you. Your information broker, if you want to know, it'll cost you.
Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle.
Come on, bro.
I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver,
come
so I can
on.
adjustments.
Fine, tell me how to fix
It's
it.
simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Bro, nothing can be just straightforward in this freaking game, bro. Why couldn't you just say, hey, oh, you did the thing? Here's the thing. Mission complete. Why do I have to still go outside and do something else to get the complete for the freaking quest, bro? Oh.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily. I won't bother you again. Don't make me come back in there, bro.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Ah, shit.
Black holes! Did you see that?
Whose ship was that? The big ball of fire? No.
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Will someone explain what's going on? Ah, it's a reunion. Group hug. I really should have just killed all of you. I should have just said that. Okay.
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more.
Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons.
Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Alright, if y'all made it this far, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. That's the end of this episode, and I'm out.